want you to follow.
What's happening, beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen? First things first, I want to apologize for taking so long between videos. I know you were expecting the next video to come out to be an out-of-pocket video, but we are in the works of getting that together. We still have to like get everybody's schedule meshed so we can actually sit down and have a chat, so it's not something rushed or whatever. Plus we also need, like, you know, questions and topics from you guys, like, you know, what's something you want to know or hear about. We give it from our perspective. We're not professionals or nothing, we give it from our perspective. But today is another story time video, because that I can do on my own, and I got a good one. It's the first time I ever got high. As usual, you know, if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're not a newcomer, thank you very much for sticking with me. I know I've been a pain in the ass, but you know, these days it's kind of customary to do something before we start everything. Ooh, it helps me talk. You know, my vocal cords are always being under attack. Whew, that was a good one. First time I ever got high, it was in my last year of high school. And you know, well, you don't really know, some of you don't know, you know, I know it's hard to believe a saint like me ever touching marijuana. But yeah, so I was during basketball season. We had a late basketball practice and I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to go all the way home and then come back just for an hour and a half, and I had to be back before an hour anyway, so we can change up and do a little warm-up. Before warm-up, it's like, oh shit. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me stick around school. And a couple of my teammates were like, oh, we're gonna go get a Viet sub. I was like, I ain't never had that. I didn't know, to them it was the time to do things I ain't never done before, because I ain't never had Viet sub. We ate that. I ain't never smoked. We did that. I ain't never stay out till like close to 1. We did that. On a school day, we did that. So I'm like, okay. I was it. Well, I'm still innocent. Whew. But yeah, so we're chilling around and everything, and they were like, okay, let's go get Viet sub. We drive over to a Viet sub place, and I had no idea where we were going. It was just, you know, just cooling it, you know, killing time and shit. Like, these lads are good and everything. Like, I'm not saying like they were bad influences at all. No, not even close. Like, weed ain't nothing bad, you know. Like, smoking weed these days, it's like breathing air. If you say you smoke weed, it's like, okay, good for you. So, you know, there's no shade, no nothing. So, and there was no peer pressure. This is my choice to do this, so let's just get that out of the way too. So we go over and we get the Viet sub, and what was it? After we get Viet sub, we go to a little field and everything close to, like, just around like a neighborhood or something. And then, you know, one of them like just whips out a joint, and me being me, I looked at it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pass on this. But I was like, you know what, let me see how it would be to play basketball high. So then I was still a little wuss, so I took and the reason I did that, puff, is because of Friday. Puff, pass. You know, like, that shit just like set the tone for how to smoke weed in a communion. Just puff, pass. It doesn't, if you don't know anything about weed smoking, you gotta know this. Puff, pass. All right, that's it. So I was like, I ain't inhale, and that's my first time ever smoking it. So, like, you know, damn well that stuff still hit, even though like I didn't really inhale. So I went over to play ball, and it's like, oh shit, like, whoo, what's going on? You know, like, I'm like, you know, we went a couple rounds and stuff, and then after a while I was like, okay, I'm finally getting my head back, but I was feeling the munchies. So I remember I had Viet sub in the car. So I was like, whoo, I can't wait to eat that. And then after, they were like, yo, you wanna chill again after practice? I'm like, fuck, I gotta eat the Viet sub, you know, they gotta eat theirs too, so why not? We'll eat it together as a group, dinner. Ball team dinner. So we went over to another spot. Honestly to God, there's one thing I'm gonna tell you. If you're a tour guide and you need to know spots, ask the weed smokers. They know all the spots. Like, just, yeah, tell them how private you want that spot to be. They will tell you, especially the ones that were smoking before it was illegal. They know all the spots. So we go over to a spot, great view and everything, and then he whips out a pipe. So I'm like, damn, we just graduated and I just started the school today. How the fuck we move so fast? But okay, you know, I'm a strong man. We got this. I'm over there telling myself this, hyping myself so we don't embarrass ourselves. So then they whip out the pipe, put the weed in it, and I'm like, okay. They're like, you go first. I was like, why the fuck I gotta go first? I don't know how to work this shit. All contraptions and shit, holes everywhere. Like, I only know how to enter and deal with one hole. I have no way to get around that. But then again too, if you actually heard something dirty there, you are fucked up. But yeah, so they were like, okay, so you hold this part, I light it up, and then you just smoke till I turn the light off, let go of the lighter. So I'm thinking, okay, so that thing's gonna be burning this man, so he's gonna be letting go of it quick. This man has something in mind, because he saw the way I like touched the joint the first time. He has something in mind. So then he like lights it. I'm like this. He's just there. I could see the fire burning in his hand, but it's like, don't stop, flame's still on. I'm like, and he's still going. This shit burnt. Like, the man took it upon himself to get me high, despite personal pain. Like, he didn't care. He just wanted to get me fucked up. And I'm just, and then after it's like, I think the flame went out on his own. To be honest, I'm convinced the guy had leprosy because he wasn't feeling no pain. It went out. I was like the whole time just coughing. And you know, first 5 minutes, nothing. 10 minutes, nothing. 11 minutes, I'm just there like, And you know, that's the thing with weed, yeah? When you smoke it, you start discovering talents you never thought you would ever try to have. Like, I'm not saying you had it. Like, you would have never thought you had it in the first place. But with weed, you start going, yeah. And that's the thing. That's the most common talent when you're on high. You become a rapper. Shout out to Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. Who knows? That's probably where they started. But yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, you guys, I got high today, so I can say I'm up. I don't fucking know, but you know, if I was high, I'd probably like slap it and shit. But it is what it is. But so I start beatboxing, and then we're like going to a group and shit. Like, I mean, like, we're rapping, like, you know, just freestyling and shit. Like, it was probably trash, but to all of us, it was like, hey, this shit hit. And then I'm looking, and then the view we had hella lights. Out of nowhere, it became just like a screen of white. There was like, it wasn't like individual lights anymore. They all just merged. It's like a connection. Honestly, I thought I was like, what's that show? Limitless. If you ever seen Limitless, like when the guy like takes that pill and everything just like connects, and like, that's what I thought I was. I was like, damn, the whole world is together. Oh fuck. Oh shit. And all of this happened in the span of 3 minutes. But in my head, I thought it was like 2 hours. Cause I was like, what time is it? Before I started smoking, it was like, you know, 11:30 something. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then after all that, you know, the beatboxing and the whole light show and everything, I was like, what time is it? It's 11:30 something. I was like, wait, does time stop the moment you started smoking or what? They're like, nah, bro, we just been here chilling. Like, I think you took a nap. I'm like, I took a nap in 3 minutes and woke up and freestyled and did all that. Like, what? How y'all live on this? And I know people that function on weed, like, they just be going all out. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. I should be smoking before I do a lot of things. Like, I could be running a whole fucking, like, a whole list of errands in under 5 minutes. And I'm just like, whew. And then after that, here comes the panic. That's the worst one. Where you think everyone's the FBI, everyone's the police, everyone's just out to get you. So I'm like, oh shit. Oh, like literally any car drives, but I'm like, oh fuck. Yo, how we gonna get home? Cause you know, I wasn't driving my car. So I was like, yo, and he's like, oh, I'll drop you off. I was like, all right, bet. And mind you, I'm talking about I'm not driving. But then I'm in a car with someone who's driving, but also smoked as me. So it's like, in that mindset, you don't think of Like, you think of partial responsibility. As long as it's not you driving, you think it's all good. And then I'm just there, like, in the car. We're going home. I see this man, like, you know, just like cutting corners and shit. I'm like, damn, I must be high as fuck if I'm sitting in this car chilling. Like, literally, I'm just chilling. Like, I know the way he's driving is like reckless, but I'm just chilling. Like, I'm too high to do anything. Just, damn, this man really speeding through the fuck. Yo, what song is that, by the way? That shit slaps. Yeah. Oh fuck, did he just hit a kid? Damn, that sucks, but ooh. Yeah, it's like, you know something is not right, but you just can't react. It's like, it just limits you and just chills you out. So there's that. Like, weed actually has its props, but I would say this: if you smoke, never drive. If you smoke, don't drive. You know? That, just take that extra time and just chill out. Enjoy the weed and then enjoy your ride later. You don't gotta mix both, you know? But, so then, I get home. It's late as fuck, school night. I'm a high school kid. My mom opens the door. And luckily my mom doesn't know jack about weed. Like, literally, I didn't know anything about weed up until I smoked it. Like, I knew about the smell of it, but I'm pretty sure my mom didn't know about the smell of it, because literally none of us ever brought that home. So it's like, and still never have. And it's like, so I was like, I bet. But in my head, I'm like, oh fuck, she can smell it. Oh my god. Like, I was walking slowly. Anytime I heard my name, I was like, oh fuck, they're onto me. Oh shit. Oh shit. I went to bed. I laid down. I didn't sleep for like another hour, because the whole time I was just expecting someone to like barge in, like, what the hell have you been up to? I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm legit tripping. Man, that shit was a high. Fast forward. Next morning I wake up. I'm still high. Like, still like, damn. I need to move. But can I move? That's the question. And if I move, will I go far? And if I go far, will I come back? Damn, I'ma just lay back down. And then I did that for a bit till I remembered I had a social studies test. I'm like, oh fuck. Woke up, showered, went downstairs to make breakfast. Still high as shit. I'm over there trying to make breakfast. This is embarrassing. Embarrassing as hell. I didn't tell my basketball coach this. I had to tell him that I, like, you know, I hit my knee on the wall or something. Like, literally, I tore my meniscus. This is how it happened. So I'm over there making breakfast, and I'm trying to close the fridge, but I haven't fully closed the fridge, but I'm already walking away. Like, literally, I'm in two minds. So I'm over there just like trying to go. I'm on a tile floor. Like, the kitchen floor is tile and everything. It's kind of wet because my mom like cleans up every morning and everything. So it's like, you know, mopped it. So I'm like, oh, bet. Okay. I'm over there. Close the fridge. I'm turning. Like, literally half my body, but like half of it is still like on this shit. Like, full swivel. It's almost like a... That's all I heard. Like, legit. Just... My knee was stuck to the floor because, you know, I'm like, you know, barefoot on the tile floor. It's like stuck, like, you know, just... And then it's like just suction in there. And then the rest of my body turned. I was like, oh fuck. And that's when I lost the high. Literally, I needed that pain to lose the high. As soon as I closed the door, boom. Literally nothing stopped me. I didn't even like put out my hand to stop myself. Just boom. I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. I woke up to my dad over me, like holding my leg and shit. I was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know, I fell. And then I'm thinking I'm good enough to go to school and shit. You know, he's like, okay, you good to go? I'm like, bet. Takes me in the car because I'm like, I can't drive. Takes me in the car, drops me off. I'm limping into like class and shit, just chilling. And I'm trying to write my social studies test. And like out of nowhere, the searing pain just hit. And all I could do was just like rest my head. Like, I just put my head down, holding my knee and stuff. And like the social teacher came up and was like, are you writing this test with us, Mr. Obasi? I'm like, yeah, but my knee really hurts. And he's like, did you study for this test? I'm like, nigga, I don't even like social studies. If I want, I can fail this. I don't care. But like, my knee hurts. Why would I lie about that? And he looks down. My knee's just like thick. Like thick, Nicki Minaj thick. I'm like, I looked down too after he looked down because he was like, oh my. And I looked down and I was like, oh my, you ain't wrong. My knee really hurt. And I'm like, it's almost like I'm talking to myself, like, yeah, this shit really hurt. I'm like, oh God. My dad that just dropped me off had to turn around and come get me. Cause like, took me to the ER and everything. They looked at it, x-rayed, meniscus gone. Last year of high school, last couple months of basketball, and I was benched for a month and a half because I got high. I was so against weed after that, like legit so against it. Like when someone says come smoke, I just remember that pain because legit, I'm just watching everybody do things and I'm in a Zimmer cast like with the crutch and everything, all because I'm like, fuck weed, I hate weed, this, that. Fast forward to, well, if I had any, like imagine the dramatic irony, you know, doing all that and just like, give me a sec. Yeah. By the way, but yeah, no, so like I'm over there just angry, like mad at myself more than anything. And like there was a little bit of me that was mad at those like teammates because I'm like, why the hell did you make me smoke that much? But then I'm like, they didn't make me do shit. They literally didn't make me do nothing. That was all me. So it's like, you know what, I'm gonna own up to it. And till this day, I do my best to never get that high again. Like literally never. Like I'll drink and everything, but bring weed around me, you practically gonna smoke 99.9% of that, because I will touch it like, you know, like a little lick. That's about it. Like I cannot get high again because I still get scared of that, man. I still got another knee that hasn't gone yet. So that weed can still take it. It's not over till it's over. So imagine both knees are gone. No more soccer, no more basketball. Yeah, just a little story about my first ever experience with marijuana. And I'm not against weed no more, but I'm against losing control, you know, just control freak. I don't care what it is, weed or alcohol. I don't touch any other thing. But I cannot let myself get too far gone where I don't even, like, if it ever gets to that point, I'm sleeping. Like I have to know that I'm in somewhere. It's like, I'm sleeping. I'm just gonna like not move at all till I know I'm good. Just, and then wake up, say, all right, we move, you know. But again, I'm gonna try and get out of pocket coming as soon as possible. Like, you know, I need to get it out there. If you guys have any topics that you want to hear about, just like, you know, leave it in the comment. Again, I appreciate you guys sticking with me this long. Thank you so much for 275 subscribers. That's something. That's still more than the 0 I thought I'll get, but I have 275 people willing to put into support me, so I appreciate that. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like button, all that stuff. It helps us. We're trying to get to 1,000, you know, so then we know we're making the moves. Oh yeah, it's a quick for the vibes. Treat yourself hat, you know. I had to show the face. Oh, and my hair kind of kinky too, so that's why we had to cover it. So this came in extra handy. But like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. I have nothing more to say than leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share this to your friend. All right, lads, as usual, till next time, always remember to treat yourself.